Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Christine Murugi, and today I want to talk about habits. Habits, you guys know habits. So I don't know if you've realized that the things you do and you don't even realize you're doing them because you have been doing them for so long that they have become part of who you are. They are now you. And there's this saying that says a habit is a disease. Well, some habits are good because they help us, and others are the disease they talk about in the A Habit is a Disease. And it's very important for someone to realize you might have a habit that is not helping you, it's draining you and making you move backwards. And that's actually what's important, to realize that you have a habit that is not good for you and to actually break it. And for you to know how to break a habit, you really need to know. You really need to know how a habit is formed, and yeah. So I don't know if you have heard that if you do something for 21 days, it becomes part of you. So what happens is when you do something for so long, there's something that's called hypnotic rhythm. If you have read Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, you will probably understand better what hypnotic rhythm means. You see, the universe is, according to Napoleon Hill, is has laws that make sure that things go in order. The way day and night are coordinated, how seasons are coordinated. So the same rhythm applies to us and what we do. So if you do something for so long, it becomes part of you because the hypnotic rhythm enforces it. So if you every day for 21 days you eat food at 5 p.m., every after 21 days at 5 p.m. you'll be feeling hungry because the hypnotic rhythm. That earphone. So if you do something for so long, becomes a habit. And well, some habits might be good for you, and once you realize that, you can actually ensure that you're learning habits that help build you. Like let's say, for instance, I am exercising every day because I believe there's a time that will come when I will need to lose a lot of weight. And if I will not have learned this habit of exercising and made my body get used to it, and my mind too, when that time comes when I will really need to lose weight, baby fat, yeah, I will not be able to do it. But if I'm doing it right now, as much as that's my main goal, I'm also doing it for digestion, so I can sleep well, I can keep fit. But I am learning this habit because I need it in future. And if I learn it now when I am younger, it will be easier for me to do it then when I will need it. And you see, that's how I use the hypnotic rhythm to ensure that I am getting what I want from life. I am doing it now so that when I will need it, I will be able to do it. And it's the same thing with just like everything. If you read, for instance, if you have a habit of reading every time, like, it will become a habit. And if you don't, it will also become a habit that you don't even find time to read. Why? Because you have never practiced this, practiced it, and it retains the brain cells that are used. you know what who you become tomorrow is the product of what you do today. By this I mean, what you're thinking about is what will come looking for you, and what you're doing is what will become you. So what you don't do will never be you. It will never be part of you. You will never even understand it, because it's survival for the working, survival for the working cells, survival for the working habits, survival for the working thoughts. you know and your thoughts, actually, this is something we need to talk about, how your thoughts define everything you are. Because everything started with a thought. Me doing this started with a thought that I could do this, and now the thoughts have made this come to its physical equivalent. And the thing is, if your dominant thoughts are thoughts that are not really good for you and your purpose and your goals, you will digress and you will go this way instead of this way. So it's really important to check on your thoughts. Make sure you're thinking about things you want to think about. You see, the brain can be tricky, and you can use it. And you can control your thoughts. It's in your power to control your thoughts. You see, man has the ability to think and control his thoughts. And when you control your thoughts, subsequently you control your life. And that's where everything starts, from thought control. And when you realize that you can, and actually you can control your thoughts, you actually control your life, you know. So it's really important to understand what are the dominating thoughts in your life, in your head all the time. What do you keep thinking about? Are the dominating thoughts negative, or are they positive? So if they are negative thoughts all the time, you will attract sadness in your life, thoughts that are bad. And you see, if you have read Outwitting the Devil, you realize that the devil uses fear to control you. How he controls people is by using your thoughts. So he makes sure that you are afraid. He enables that fear. And you see, you're the one who actually enables the fear first, and then he uses it. He uses it to control you. When you're afraid, it's very hard for you to get going with your purpose. You know, when you start a project and then things just come and you allow fear in your mind, and then you just never do it again. That's because the devil uses fear. So instead of fear, have faith. And well, you can't be given faith. You have to practice. You know, you have to practice having faith. uh, I usually say that confidence comes from inside out, no, outside in.